Hello, friends, and welcome to 10-Minute English Stories. If you are learning English, this is the perfect channel for you. We share short, simple, and inspiring stories in easy English. Stories that help you learn new words, improve listening, and teach important life lessons. Today, we have a very powerful story for you. A story about focus. About what happens when you stop trying to do everything and start doing just one thing. So if you're new, please subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new story. Let's begin. A man once lost everything. His job, his house, his confidence. He had nothing left. But 1 year later, he was on a stage. Thousands of people were clapping for him. What changed? It was not luck. It was not money. It was one simple decision. Stay with me, because this story might change how you see your own life. His name was Daniel. Daniel was 34 years old. He lived in a small apartment in Chicago. He was not rich. He was not famous. But he had big dreams. Daniel wanted to be a writer. He also wanted to start a business. He also wanted to learn guitar. He also wanted to get healthy. He also wanted to travel the world. Daniel wanted everything. And because he wanted everything, he got nothing. Every morning, Daniel woke up with a long list. Learn guitar, write a chapter, go to the gym, work on business, study marketing. The list was always long, the results were always small. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Nothing changed. One cold Monday morning, Daniel's boss called him. "Daniel, we need to talk." Those 4 words, every worker fears them. Daniel walked into the office. His hands were shaking a little. His boss looked at him and said, "Daniel, you are a good person, but your work is not good enough. We have to let you go." Just like that. No warning, no second chance. Daniel walked out of that office building. The cold Chicago wind hit his face. He stood on the street. He didn't cry. He couldn't even feel anything. He just stood there, empty. That night, he sat on his apartment floor. No job, bills to pay, no plan. What is wrong with me? Why can't I just be successful? He opened his notebook, the same notebook with his big list of goals. He read it slowly. Then he threw it across the room. This list is the problem. The next morning, Daniel did something different. He didn't open his phone. He didn't check social media. He didn't make a new list. He just sat quietly with one question. If I could only do one thing for the next year, what would it be? 1 hour of silence, and then the answer came. Writing. He made a decision. For the next 365 days, I will write. Only write, nothing else. No guitar. No business planning, no fitness goals, just writing. But the first week was terrible. Daniel sat at his desk every day. Nothing came out. His mind was blank. He wrote one sentence, then deleted it. Wrote again, deleted again. Maybe I'm not a real writer. But he didn't quit. He made one small rule. Every day, I write 500 words, no matter what. Good or bad, just 500 words. So he wrote every single day. On good days, on bad days, on days when he had no energy. 500 words every day. Then, in week 3, something small happened. He sat down to write, and the words came fast. His fingers moved quickly. He looked up. 2 hours had passed. He had written 2,000 words without noticing. That feeling was something he had never felt before. It was focus, real, deep focus. But something was about to go wrong. His money was running out. He needed a job. He got one, night shift at a small store, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. He came home tired, slept 5 hours, then woke up and wrote. It was hard, very hard. But he kept his rule, 500 words, every day. 3 months passed. He had written nearly 50,000 words. A story, a real story, a full story. He didn't know if it was good. He didn't know if anyone would care. But it was real, and it was his. What happened next, he didn't expect at all. He shared one chapter online, just to see. He posted it at night, then went to sleep. The next morning, he opened his phone. 47 comments. This is beautiful. I cried reading this. Please write more. I felt like you were writing about my life. Thank you. This is the best thing I have read in months. Daniel sat very still. His hands were shaking, not from fear this time, from something else. 6 months later, Daniel had a full book. He sent it to 20 publishers. 19 of them said no. That was painful, very painful. He almost stopped. He sat with that feeling for a whole day, and then he remembered that cold morning on the street, the empty feeling, the thrown notebook, the question, if I could only do one thing. He picked up his pen, he sent the book to one more publisher, number 20. 2 weeks passed, then one morning his phone rang, an unknown number. He answered. Hello, is this Daniel Harris? Yes, he said. This is Sarah from Meridian Publishing House. I read your book last night. I couldn't put it down. I finished it at 3 a.m. Daniel stopped breathing. We want to publish it. 3 words. Daniel put the phone down. He sat on his apartment floor, the same floor where he had sat 1 year ago. But this time, he cried, not from sadness, from something much bigger. The book came out 6 months after that. The title was simple, One Thing. His real story. People connected with it deeply. It sold thousands of copies in the first month. Daniel was invited to speak at events all over the country. He told them the same thing every time. Stop, pick one thing, do it every day. Let everything else wait. One evening in New York, a young woman came up to him after a talk. She was maybe 22. Her eyes were red from crying. I have 15 goals and I'm failing at all of them. I don't know what to do. Daniel smiled. He took out a pen and wrote one question on a small card. He gave it to her. She looked at it. If you could only do one thing for the next year, what would it be? She looked up at him with wide eyes. Start there, he said. Just start there. Here is what Daniel's story teaches us. Most of us fail, not because we are lazy. We fail because we are too scattered. We want 10 things at once. We start 10 things at once. We finish nothing. Focus is not about doing less because you are weak. Focus is about doing less so you can go deeper. A river that spreads too wide becomes a shallow swamp. But a river that stays in one place cuts through stone. Be the river that cuts through stone. Pick your one thing. Show up for it every day, even when it is hard, even when no one is watching, even when you feel like stopping. Because the results of real focus never look like what you expect. They look like something even better. Thank you so much for watching today's story. If this story touched you, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to 10-Minute English Stories so you never miss a new story. We will see you in the next one. Take care and focus on your one thing.